Who are you?
Cool, so my name's Hugh. I'm a professional based down in Wellington. I do technically operations and marketing, but I have a whole bunch of different things alongside of that to make my life more interesting. Yeah.
And what leads you here today?
Honestly, I just came here because it would be a really fun story, an opportunity to meet some interesting people and maybe sort of see who we vibe with and see what sort of like a good time we can have.
And what's your favorite sport?
Look, to be fair, my favorite sport is jiu-jitsu. So I own a jiu-jitsu company, so I'm always biased, which is like guard jiu-jitsu. And yeah, I just like the fact that it's available and accessible to everybody. We get together in a room and we just literally try strangle our friends as a sport, and we're allowed to legally do that. It's a great stress release after a day.
And what are you looking to get out of today?
Honestly, if I could meet someone really interesting, then that's going to be a good vibe anyway. From the day already, there's been some good conversations with the guys and other people around, so that for me is a win already.
And last question, what is your favorite style, or what do you base your style on?
So my style is completely random. I've had a couple through the years, but what I've decided recently is I don't care much about my personal style so long as it's variable. I sometimes need to talk to media cameras for my work, or I need to be literally going out and hunting. So I have to be able to change, but I realize that my partners romantically have to look at me more often than I have to look at myself. So I'll often just give them my credit card and be like, dress me how you want, as long as it fits this. Make me look the way you want, I don't necessarily care.
Hugh, turn around. As you please, my friend.
Okay, the fact that there's a dog there is a big win already. Okay, so looking at shoes, the two I'm drawn to immediately are the sort of two, like the boots in the middle. I'm very much a country guy who just happens to live in the city at the moment. For questions for you two, are you sort of, like, what are your weekends spent like? Are you sort of outdoorsy? Are you more city kids? Like, what's your vibe? So maybe starting with the dark boots.
So I start my morning off with a run, nature walk just down the road, and then I kind of just hang out. I'm mostly looking forward to the nights to spend at Providore with my flatmate.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm just a real easygoing gal, just trying to be myself and live as authentically as possible.
Okay, nice. And the lighter boots?
My weekends are usually spent gaming, to be honest with you. I go out, take my dog for a walk. I like to get out and meet people, but I'm not a big fan of clubbing. So, I don't know, I'm a bit more of an introverted kind of a girl.
Yeah, that's a big green flag for me. I'm not much of a drinker.
Okay.
And the fact that there's a dog there, really good sign. Can I talk to the clean sneaks on the left? Likewise, very much where did you sort of grow up and what sort of hobbies do you have outside of being here?
So I actually grew up on a farm, although it may not seem like it because I do not show that side of my life. I am definitely more of a city girl. I really enjoy getting out and meeting new people all the time. I am definitely a very social girl.
Okay, low-key country, that kind of fits the vibe. And then to the end, very shiny big boots. Can you tell me, is that your sort of usual wear on a day-to-day basis, or is this something?
Absolutely not. I came here to impress. But no, I think my style kind of changes a lot. Usually I'm more casual than this. But yeah, this is fun. I like to go out in a bit of studs and shine. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a tough one. It was going to be white sneaks, but because you're a low-key farm girl, that kind of saves you, so I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go with shiny boots. Okay, you're lovely, but yeah, thank you so much. Cool. Okay, so immediately again, jeans, kind of a big vibe. They're like easy to go out or just relax at home, which kind of fits what you said earlier. And now I can see the full cowboy boots as well. I'm like, okay, 2 full cowboy boots. Black dress. That's a lot of black for Auckland when it's warm out. Is sort of black your vibe generally, or?
No, it's not. It just happened to be what I think went with the shoes. But I don't just wear black. I do usually stick to lighter pastel colors like light pink and white, those kind of things. This is just the outfit I picked for today.
Gotcha. So looking at girl on the right, short dress, miniskirt, not sure the description, but I also like the bangles as well as a little accessory. Are you sort of, is that a normal thing for you, wearing like accessories, or you kind of, like, is that how you look to show your personality?
Yeah, so I guess like all the jewelry that I'm wearing kind of tells a story. And I quite like stolen girlfriends because I feel like they have this kind of vibe to them that it's kind of like the girl I kind of want to be. But yeah, I love my silver jewelry, so yeah, that's about it.
Okay. It's really hard to ignore the fact that there is a dog there, because that is going to skew my opinion entirely. But also I notice, girl with the black dress, you've got kind of longer fingernails as well. It's, like, do you manicure, like, do you spend a lot of time in salons and things?
I actually do everything myself. So I dye my own hair, I do my own eyelashes, and I do my own acrylic nails.
Okay. In this case, I think I'm gonna have to go with black dress. And the reason for that is, it's just so, it feels impractical. Like, I'm very sporty as a person, and oh hi, you look gorgeous. But yeah, so that was basically it. It was like I live quite an active and sporty lifestyle, and although you've got the country girl sort of backstory, I just wasn't seeing it in the outfit, so I'm really sorry, but nice to meet you. It's really hard to miss the difference in outfits. They're both very similar, but one of them is a little bit more revealing. Was that an intentional choice, or did a button slip?
They told me to.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was given a brief before I came on stage by my fellow girlies that extra button undone would be a little bit more alluring.
Fair enough. When it comes to sort of, if your parents saw you wearing these outfits, what would their commentary be?
You know what, that's a great question. I don't often think about that due to the fact that I actually do not have any parents. That was dark, I'm sorry.
That's fine, it means I don't have to worry about meeting them. Yeah. So that's an easier win.
For me, I know that my mum would be like, "Oh, look at you," but my dad, he would kind of think, "Oh, like, did you get your clothes half price or something?" Just the typical dad jokes, but nevertheless, they will be supportive of whatever I do and whatever I wear.
Okay, so what would your biggest ick be in a guy when it comes to their fashion and their clothing?
I was going to say toxic masculinity, damn it. I would have to say like skinny jeans, and those jeans that are like low riding also. It's there's bits that aren't meant to be seen of your body. I think your butt crack's one of them, unless you're like a plumber or something.
I think that there are a lot of icks that I have, but I kind of keep them to myself. One that I can think of is like at festivals when guys wear like outfits that match their top, their pants, and their hat. I have done that before, but I don't think it's something I'd ever do again. Also an ick that I would say is when you're going out on a date with a guy and they just don't really like put that much effort into like what they're wearing. Like, I do kind of want to be seen with someone that is wearing reasonably nice clothes, not their work shirts. However, I understand that sometimes, you know, people prefer that way.
No, I think that's fair. Like, anytime you're going out something special, you need to actually dress to what you're going to be a part of.
Yeah, just the occasion, and like every gal loves like those Insta pics, and I think, yeah, makes a difference.
So when you think about your dating and guys you've dated in the past, what's the worst outfit that you've ever had someone show up to for a first date? Because realistically, this is my first impression of you guys as well. So I'm like, I want to know.
Maybe like a guy that doesn't take his cap off. I want to see what's underneath that cap.
What are they hiding?
Please. If there's a bald spot, we'll think about treatment.
I don't think that there's a certain instance that comes to mind for a like bad outfit that a guy has worn on a first date with me. Again, I don't know, I don't really judge people too much based on what they look like. It's more the interaction that I'll have with them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think final question is, when you're looking to buy new clothes for yourself, what are you looking at first? Are you going designer brands price tag, or are you going with op shopping? Like, where do you get your clothes?
So I'm a size 2 to 4, so they don't actually sell my size in New Zealand. So primarily when I go clothes shopping, it's going to be not the brand, it's not going to be the store that I buy it from. It's actually going to be the way that it fits me, because I think fitted clothing is a big giveaway. I don't know, I think it's just classy when you have things that fit you right. Yeah.
For me, I'm a bit of a secondhand girly. I love Marketplace. I got these from Marketplace. Love Facebook. But yeah, I think like the way that I wear clothes, I do like to like shop ethically within reason. I like to always check out the little oppies on Sundays, and I think I like to get kind of like my base things from places like Glassons and Cotton On, but other than that, like I do love something that kind of pops a little bit more, and not just like boring clothes. I like to be bright. I usually wear colourful things, but yeah, I didn't want to take too many risks today.
Cool, thank you. So, question about the dog. Is this like a pet that you've had in your family, or is this your fashion accessory handbag, like pocket pet?
He is my baby. Yeah, no, him and I is my bestest friend in the whole entire world. Yeah, I love him. He's definitely not an accessory, but he is very cute, so I can understand why he could be mistaken for one. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have pets, girl on the right?
Oh, so if you count the neighbour's cat that always comes around, yes. But other than that, I've just finished studying up here, so I haven't yet got myself a little furry friend. However, back home, I have a little 16-year-old cat. She is still alive somehow, even though she's been hit by a car when she was younger. Her name's Mischief, and I miss her a lot. However, yeah, no pets at the moment, but I do really want to get a kitten. We're just going to see what the flatties think of that.
That breaks my heart a little bit, but it makes my decision a little easier. So decision point, it's really hard because I'm bouncing between one, I work in conservation, so the ethical clothing would swing me towards girl on the right, but then cat person. I'm definitely a dog person, and especially a larger dog person. I'm looking to get a Samoyed in the next sort of year or so, and so with that in mind, although my slightly conservative Asian mother might hate me for this, I think I'm going to choose person on the left. Hi. Thanks. Oh, no, okay, bye. Thank you. Oh, and a cowboy hat too. Cowboy hat, boots, big win,
Kia ora.
and a dog. Nice to meet you. What was your name?
Hi, I'm Kira.
Kira? Hugh, nice to meet you. Hey. Can the dog come?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in then.
You get your Samoyed first.
Yeah, that's a fair trade.
It's a deal.
It's a done.
We're set.
Shall we?
Yeah.